Hello everyone, we are Randy and Viola Krebs. Our journey began with USANA 10 years ago. My husband Randy and I have noticed huge improvements in our health with the products. We made the decision early on to embrace the business model, and with this, today we're able to spend quality time with each other, travel, be at our best health, and best of all, to make a difference in other people's lives. Our training today is specific to the upcoming USANA International Convention. We have 9 days until the convention. As we were putting together this training, I'm really excited because I know how impactful convention is. This is our 10th international convention, and they're all very uniquely different. We are pictured here at the Energy Solutions Arena at last year's convention. Super amazing. What I've noticed is every convention seems to get better and better. So here it comes, August 19th through the 22nd, International Convention in Salt Lake City, Utah. We are going to go over some Team DSI tips because as a team, it's important to stay connected, and there's several tips that you can we want to make this convention very helpful to you and to direct you to get the most out of your convention experience. So there are going to be between 8,000 to 10,000 people that go to Salt Lake, our beautiful Salt Lake City, for 4 full days. And of course, one of the best things is that our team actually converges in Salt Lake City, and we get to bond and experience this together. Here are a few pictures from previous conventions. This was a couple of years ago as we were sitting in the celebration zone. This is some of our team. You'll see some of the athletes will be speaking at the Energy Solutions Arena. We get together for a team dinner every year at the California Pizza Kitchen, and here we are kind of goofing off, having a good time. You'll have the opportunity to meet Dr. Oz and hopefully get a picture taken with him, which is pretty awesome. You will meet and hear from some of the top leaders in USANA. Here is Dr. Steve and his wife, Andrea. They were on stage a few years ago. They got the awards, the Vision Award, and here's some other pictures of other people that were actually nominated. Here's a group of the team here waiting to go into the Energy Solutions Arena. We get up early, we line up, we bond as we wait for the doors to open. Here we are, very enthusiastic, excited to go in. Okay, I am going to go over some of the Team DSI tips. The theme this year is USANA United. I love this theme. Of course, convention goes from August 19th through the 22nd, but for us, it starts with Tuesday, August 18th. We will be picking Jared up at the airport on Monday, and with him, he will bring about 40 shirts, Team DSI shirts. We're really excited about this. This is our first year that we're going to have shirts, and we're all going to look the same. And of course, we're wearing the shirts on Wednesday, but on Tuesday, we're going to be connecting with all of the people going to convention. So we'll be contacting you, or you can contact us, see if we can connect somehow to get the shirt to you on Tuesday. So Wednesday, August 19th, first day of convention, the dress will be dress casual. These are Team DSI dress code. Obviously, it's not the entire USANA dress code, but it's nice to kind of look the same, kind of figure out what you're going to wear. We will be wearing our Team DSI t-shirts on this day, like I mentioned, and we'll be taking a group photo later on during the day on Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, we will be dressing business casual, and that would mean for the man a shirt, slacks. You can wear a tie if you want. You can wear a jacket if you want. It's not necessary to wear a suit unless you'd like to. And for the women, a nice dress, slacks. On Saturday, we are going to dress down a little bit, and dress will be casual. We're going to step now into convention tips. USANA has provided us with a 2015 convention app, and you can download it on your cell phone, on your smartphone, and this is a very helpful tool. So Randy's going to cover how you would go about getting on the app.
I believe this is the third year that USANA has provided us an app for our smartphones, and an amazing tool. So to get it, whether you have an iPhone, an iPad, an Android, anything that has an app feature, what I do is I go down and search, and what I want to search for, all I typed in is USANA. When I typed USANA in, it came up with these different categories, and the one that you want to choose is called USANA Events. So you click on USANA Events, it actually brought up for me this page here, which, if you can see in the upper right hand corner, has the cloud, which means that I had this app on my phone last year. If you bring it up, USANA Events, and it says get, this is the one you want to get. When you click the download from the cloud or get, it brings up the USANA United August 19th through the 22nd app, and you're there. Click on that. It may ask you a couple more prompts to get it into your phone. Once you've answered all the prompts, this is what comes up. Basically starts out with an event schedule page showing all 4 days, shows different items or different things that are going on during convention. If you click on the upper left-hand corner, it gives you a drop-down menu. This drop-down menu has your event schedule, my schedule, speakers, maps, notifications. Say I want to look at what maps are available. I'll click on Maps. Brings up a Salt Palace floor plan. Now, the USANA convention is in 2 big buildings here in Salt Lake. The Salt Palace is one of them. That's where the store, a lot of the trainings are taking place, and what's called the Energy Solution Arena, where we have the general sessions. So for the maps here, it shows the Salt Palace. You can bring up the legend where you can see where the bus loading zone is for tourists to USANA, the different ballrooms, Zumba, different things going on in this particular building. Also on events, if you bring that back up and you click on the little star to the left of an event, it highlights, actually turns a darker blue. You can click on a couple of those, and when you do that, and then go back to the main drop-down page, click My Schedule, bam, there are the events that you have chosen to look into or attend during convention, and for the different days. Also, if you want to look at the list of speakers, there are 64 speakers that are planned for this event. And say if I want to say Andrea Ikiwa, I know her, I'd like to see what she is doing during the convention. You basically click on her name or anyone's name. Once you click that, brings up another box, shows that Andrea is an Executive Diamond Director. And here are the trainings that she's doing and the days and times of these trainings. So if you highlight that, it's going to add her speaker training to your schedule. So all your speakers, you can go ahead and look at and pre-plan basically what you want to do for the 4 days for speakers. Another powerful tool. So if you have any questions with the app, get a hold of me, give me a call, send me a text. I'd be happy to walk you through getting the app set up on your phone.
You're right, Randy. This is a very helpful tool. When you register at convention, they will give you a paper copy, but it's nice having both, having it right there at your fingertips. Okay, so let's get back to our Team DSI tips. Take your vitamins. This one right here is really important because you are going to want to be at your optimal health, because you're getting up early, you're staying up late, your body is just excited, and you're going constantly. So I promise you, your body will thank you. Take your supplements with you. Put the supplements for the entire day in your purse or in your pocket, and that will be a great reminder for you to take those. Cell phones. Now, I don't really need to tell you guys about cell phones. Everybody's got cell phones. We all want to communicate with our team. We will be sending texts periodically, notifying of important changes, facts, tips, etc. Our team has a specific texting group that would be text at USANA 2015 to 810. You'll need to do this to be part of our team texting. Jared will be sending the texts out. You'll be able to respond to the text. However, Jared will be the only one that will see them. So this will be a great tool. We do this every year. So make sure that you get that done so that you can be getting our communication throughout. Comfortable walking shoes is a must. So women, if you're wearing heels, you may want to bring along a pair of flats in your bag. You will be walking from the Salt Palace to the Energy Solutions Arena a couple of times each day. It's about a mile walk, and it's all cement. There is a lot of standing. The store is huge. We will be taking a bus tour. So very important, comfortable walking shoes. A normal bag to carry your stuff. Okay, so USANA, when we register, sometimes gives us a bag. And if they do this year, well, we'll all have the same bag, right? What I also recommend is that you label your bag. I like to use the Southwest Airlines labels or Delta, and I use that. I label my bag. I know last year one of our team members got his bag taken, not that it was necessarily stolen, but everyone's got the same bag. And so he did get it back on the last day of convention. He got the notebook back basically. Contents were gone, but anyway, it's just people all have the same bag if they do give us those. Roller bags get in the way at convention, so I don't recommend that you bring one of those. You'll want to have a camera and phone ready to take a lot of pictures. These are really important pictures you will learn in your USANA career. You'll have them in your archive, and you'll be able to pull out pictures throughout your career and use them for trainings, etc. You'll want to bring shakes and bars and be ready to eat and run. This is, I'm really serious about this, guys. You'll also want to bring, I like to bring a little baggie with veggies, with carrots or, radishes, maybe even a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just something that they will have places that you can eat that are close by, and also in the Salt Palace, they will have an area where you can eat, but you really are not wanting to miss the trainings by taking a lot of time eating. So we have found that just having USANA shakes and making sure the bars are with us and an apple, that really is much better. Patience and great attitude, that's not really something I need to worry about with USANA people. We already naturally have that, right? While in the Salt Palace, you'll want to get to know all the cool things happening. In the past, they have had commitment video rooms, book signings, and a lot of great booths, and I'm sure that they will have new things for us. I like to think of it as a USANA Disneyland. There is a lot to do in the Salt Palace. There are computer games where you can win USANA pins and more. And last year, we even met the USANimals in person. So each year, there's new things. Make sure that you introduce yourself to Dr. Myra Nuance and get your picture taken with him as well. Last year he was at a station and people could line up. Early on in our USANA career, we could just grab him as he was walking by. That's not so much anymore. The USANA family has grown. Also, you will want to get pictures with co-CEOs Dave Wentz and Kevin Guest, Dr. Dennis Waitley. You'll want to respect them, and everyone wants pictures with them, so just be patient. Stand, wait your turn, and also any of the other USANA associate leaders are awesome to get pictures with. Like I mentioned before, there is an eatery set up at the Salt Palace with different types of food. That's an option for people that want to have this kind of a meal throughout one of those 4 days. There will be buses parked in front of the Salt Palace that will take you to USANA's home office to tour the manufacturing facility. You will see them parked, and they're big buses. This year we're trying to do a team tour. So I know in previous years we wanted to take tours. Randy and I have toured the manufacturing facility several times, but somehow have not been able to fit it in during international conventions. So this year, this is my goal, to try to get all of the team together to do that. There is a VIP lounge for gold directors and above where you can get massages and refreshments. I suggest you buy your convention pass for next year during convention. It will save you money. It's always the cheapest early bird price. Randy and I have bought our convention pass for the following year, every single convention that we go to, just because we don't want to have to worry about it later. Prices go up, and we've already got it. We know we're going to convention, so I would just highly recommend that you do this and get this done. Go to bed early. Okay, I know that several of you are flying in Tuesday at midnight, so this may be kind of an impossibility for some of you, but I would suggest get to bed early on each night, and you're going to be getting up early. You're going to be having a full day. I'm sure that we are in for a real treat with USANA this year, so most importantly, I want you to have a fun time. Okay, now we're going to go through each day specifically. Okay, these are just Team DSI tips. Keep in mind, you are going to have your schedules on your apps. That will be the global USANA schedule. We try to kind of direct our team to make the most efficient time and what's really we feel is most important. So on Wednesday, remember to wear your Team DSI shirts. I suggest that you go on the bus tour of USANA at 11 a.m. Buses are parked at the south end of the Salt Palace. I did a little bit of thinking on this. We could have gone to the 7:30, but I think that's too early. So I think the best thing for us, as a team, would be to register at 9 o'clock. Get there at 8:30 if you can, because there will be a line. I'm going to check to see if we can register Tuesday evening, maybe at one of the hotels if they're set up to do that, because if we can get that out of the way, that would be huge for us. You want to register and shop at the USANA store. They won't let you shop unless you are registered already. In the store, you'll find some of last year's merchandise and logo wear that will be on clearance, and the newest clothes and sizes will also be available on a first-come, first-served basis. If you see something that you really like, don't wait till later. They often run out of sizes. So for us, it would be get your shirt on, register at 9, and then we're all meeting at 11 at the bus station. So that, and you'll see the buses, you'll know where to meet. And we're all going to try to go as a team to on the tour. That will be a 2-hour tour. So plan on, getting on the bus, going together. Randy was mentioning about Rev 3s. Do you want to say a little bit about that? Rev 3s, he said last year were available at the manufacturing facility, a big barrel of them. You could take 1 or 2 or 3, however many you wanted. So I'm sure they'll probably do something like that this year as well. You will return probably around 1 o'clock, maybe a little sooner than that. So from 1 to 4:30 p.m. are the workshop trainings in the Salt Palace. Plan your trainings in advance if you can. They are all listed in the convention app in your phone, and also you will get a schedule when you register. So most everything takes place in the Salt Palace on Wednesday. The only time we will go there is for the USANA Fest, but most of it takes place in the Salt Palace. At 4:45, we are going to get together and take our Team DSI group picture. We will meet at the large staircase around the corner from the tech stage. All right, and that is at the Salt Palace. 5 to 6:30, you'll get a little break, eat, shop at the USANA store. You'll have a little time at that point. And 6:30 to 9:30, USANA Fest at the Energy Solutions Arena. This is the fun night. You can bring family and friends to the fest for free. It's kind of like a carnival. We'll have the Free Radicals playing their instruments, playing in the band, and that's the VIP management team actually are the Free Radicals, and they're very talented. So go to bed early after that, as early as you can, because Thursday morning we're all getting up early and lining up to go to the Energy Solutions Arena. I want to show you what you can see on your app for Wednesday. Okay, so these are all the different options of categories of activities. Okay, on the home office tours, I'm just kind of showing you that there's a general time frame, a registration general time frame again, USANA store, and the workshops. Wednesday, you'll see that there's book signings. There's going to be a True Health Foundation food pack. That's new this year. Lyle McWilliam is from the Comparative Guide. I would suggest in checking that one out and maybe getting a picture with Lyle McWilliam if you can. USANA Fest, obviously, 6:30 to 9:30 is the fun night. So all of you local people, bring your family and friends. You're here. They live here. For those of you that are traveling, you can meet people and invite them on the airplane or out in your hotel. Just be friendly. There's lots of people to invite to this. Again, most important is Team DSI picture at 4:45 in the Salt Palace, large staircase north of the tech stage. Here's a picture of USANA Fest from a few years ago. Okay, we move on to Thursday and Friday mornings. Okay, so these are very important days for the USANA family. They take place at the Energy Solutions Arena, and we really like to sit together because we like the bonding. We like to just be together for the Energy Solution Arena days. The philosophy of our team is the serious people who really want the good seats will get there early with the rest of us. Aside from physical limitations, it's not fair for some people to sleep in while others get up early to reserve seats. Let's all show up early as a team and hold the intention that we will all arrive early together and sit together. Great bonding experience as well, and no seats will be saved. So the plan for Thursday is the general session opening starts at 9 in the Energy Solutions Arena. You do not want to be late for this. We arrive at 7:30 a.m. to stand in line. It will be early, but we can bond as a team while we wait, and it's really quite fun. This is what it takes to get the best seating in the Energy Solutions Arena. Otherwise, you get left with little to choose from. Line up outside the doors nearest to Portal U. And we will let you know what door that is. I believe it's door 2, but we'll double check and let you know for sure. The doors open to the ESA building itself at 8 a.m. And at 8:30, the doors open to Portal U. So you can see we're sitting in section 18, rows 3 to 7, seats 1 through 10 in each row. And we've had the best experience sitting here in the past 9 years. They're really good seats, and ideally that's where we'd like to sit together. Okay, 9 to 12 is the convention general session. So many exciting things happen that get announced, so be ready. Be ready for this excitement. 1:30 to 5 p.m., you'll walk back to the Salt Palace. Training stages, plan those stages again that you'd like to attend to. And the categories are True Health, True Wealth, Business Basics, True Wealth Intermediate, and Technology. So this kind of gives you an idea that there are categorizations of our trainings. Recognizing You awards show is in the evening. You walk back to the ESA, and we will see some of our team actually walking the stage. The optional party afterwards is 9:30 to 11:30. It is the after party with snacks and dancing. We attended this the first year, I believe the first year, and I was so tired the next morning because we got up early. And I personally prefer a good night's rest, but it's up to you if you'd like to go to this. It is fun, but the next day you do get up early. Again, on your app, this is what it'll look like. You have different options. A Zumba session early in the morning for those people that are staying close to the venue. USANA store, here's the general time frame. Opening general session 9 to 12. Correlates with our Team DSI, what we feel like is important. Workshops, 1:30 to 5. A Recognizing You awards show, that is in the evening. And we will be having our very own Jared Krebs and Crystal Krebs walking the stage. So, of course, we want to be there to support them, watch them walk the stage, and all of the other leaders and people that deserve recognition will be walking the stage. Okay, we're into Friday. Same deal for arriving to stand in line. Crucial for good seats, 7:30 a.m. Doors open at 8. Portal U opens at 8:30. 9 to 12, morning general session. The good stuff gets announced again. And you guys will be just amazed at what you're going to learn and see. So 1 to 2 p.m., we'll walk back to the Salt Palace. Plan your stages in advance. This is short, guys. This is only 1 hour of training stages. Like I said, it'll be lunchtime. This might be a good time for you to have the shake that you brought. 3 to 6 p.m. is you're back at the ESA general session. Fabulous general session in the afternoon on Friday. I believe Dr. Oz will be there at that time, but we'll have to double check. 6 to 8 p.m. home office tours. If you didn't catch the 11 o'clock one, this might be a good one, but we really would like everyone to go to the Team DSI dinner at California Pizza Kitchen. There's the address. The plates are approximately $10 to $12. This is a relaxing bonding event for Team DSI. So here's a picture of what it looks like. We are meeting immediately after the general session, and it's within walking distance, so no worries. Here's a picture of last year, how we were all sitting out, and it really is fun. Here again is the app on what Friday looks like. Same Zumba, Sonavive Laughter Meditation Room. I think that one would be a hoot. USANA store, again, 7:30 to 7. We've got general session here. We've got workshops, short workshop session, general session again in the ESA. Okay, we're on to our last day, Saturday, 6 to 8:30 a.m. Now this is optional. Champions for Change 5K walk run. Tickets are $25 and includes a commemorative t-shirt. You can register at the Champions for Change booth at the Salt Palace beginning Wednesday, or you can do it on site the day of the race. And I believe that the price might fluctuate on when you do register. I know Randy he walks this every year, and he just talks so much about, with such fondness, on how many people are there, and Dr. Oz gives them some stretching to do beforehand, and it does sound like fun. It is 6 to 8:30. 10 to 1:30, again, training stages at the Salt Palace, and I know there are some really good trainings on Saturday. Last year, those were some of the best ones, I felt. They're all good, but anyway, plan your stages in advance. 3 to 6:30, the closing session at the ESA. Will be back in our place at Portal U, Section 18. I see a typo there. That's Section 18, rows 3 to 7, 1 to 10 rows in each. 1 to 10 in each row. Now, this closing session can go till 7. It is impactful. Now, you'll want to head back to take your seats like at 2:30, because these are not reserved seats, keep in mind, and we're not lining up like we did on Thursday and Friday. So last year we got lucky. Someone went early and saved us seats. This year, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we're hopefully we can get there early enough so we can all sit together for the closing. That would be really great. It leaves you with an impactful, powerful energy leaving USANA convention. So after that, you can go back to the Salt Palace for some last-minute shopping in the store until 7. It closes at 7. You do want to reminisce and greet and say goodbye to friends. 6:30 to 8 is the home office tours. If you missed that, there's a chance for you to do that again. This is what the app will look like. Picture of Dr. Oz there, and again, Amy Purdy's going to be doing a warm-up as well. Okay, well, let's, okay, here's the, again, is the, what the app will look like for Saturday.
So the team, what Viola has just covered on the Team DSI tips and schedule is actually, we've built a link to it. So to get to that link, you'll want to type in http://USANA2015.teamdsi.info. And I will actually post this on the Team DSI Facebook page as well. But again, http://USANA2015.teamdsi.info. Now it'll give you a list of what Viola has covered. The team text notification, again, set up your phones if you want to get text from Jared for all throughout convention. You want to text at USANA 2015 to 81010. Again, that's at USANA 2015 to 81010. Jared will be sending out the text. You will be able to respond back, but he will be the only one that sees your text. Know your volume. Now, you're going to be doing a lot of shopping. Like Viola talked about, this is a Disneyland, and there's going to be new products possibly coming out. And if you go to purchase them, first thing they're going to ask you after you're checked out is, where do you want the volume? And to figure out the best place to put your volume, what I usually do is I'll start with look at the volume in my #1 business center. And so I see here I have 375 on my left, 120 on my right of my #1. Which side's smaller? Well, of course, the 120 is the smaller of the two. So with that, I'll drop down to look at my #3 business center. because all volume from the number 3 business center flows up to the right side of the 1, as you can see here. With that, you'll then say, okay, which is the smaller of the 2 numbers on the number 3 business center? Yes, the 15 is the smaller, so that's where I'll place my new volume. So again, start with the number 1 business center, figure out the smallest number, and work down from there.
All right. This is something new this year. Darren Hardy is going to be one of the speakers at the ESA. And this year you can get a free copy of Darren Hardy's new book, The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster. So on the hub, go into your account and go into events, international convention, and you can see how to get this book free. Use the promo code USANA Gift, and also you will have to pay applicable taxes and shipping fees, but the book itself will be free. You have until September 1st to take advantage of this offer. And so I would highly recommend you get this. I own the book, The Compound Effect, that Darren Hardy has written, and that is a fabulous book. So I'm really excited to get this one as well. So who will be at convention? Now, again, on the hub in your account, you can see it says who will be attending. You can see every country that will be coming to convention, every name of every person in the country. And it's awesome because I checked the United States and I saw all your names in there. So if you want to check it out, it's kind of fun. Just to do just a quick rundown of what countries will be at convention. We've got Australia will be there, Belgium, Canada, Colombia, Dominican Republic, France, Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, Mexico, Malaysia, Netherlands, New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Taiwan, United Kingdom, United States, and Virgin Islands. So it's almost like the United Nations, and this happens on Thursday morning at the ESA when they announce all the countries, and it is moving, very, very touching. All right, keynote speakers that will be at the ESA. Now let's just kind of, I'm sure you all have seen this, but let's just quickly do a little recap. We have our USANA founder and world's foremost expert on cellular nutrition, co-author of the best-selling book, The Healthy Home, Dr. Myron Wentz. He does a keynote speech, and it is always amazing every year. Last year, I believe it was on probiotics and bacteria in our bodies and how important that was and how our bodies are comprised of like 98% bacteria. And he's so passionate, and I'm not sure what he's going to talk about this year, but I'm really, really looking forward to that. It's one of my favorite parts of convention. We've got his son, Dave Wentz, that will be speaking as well. We have Dr. Libby Weaver. She's one of my favorite. I love her recipe books, and she's written Accidentally Overweight. And so she's from Australia, and she's just awesome on stage. So I'm really excited for her. I'm excited for Amy Purdy. She is the 2014 Paralympic bronze medalist, and she's got a really, really unique message for us all. Of course, Darren Hardy, he's awesome. I've heard him speak before at USANA Convention, so I'm really, really happy that he's coming back this year. Dr. Dennis Waitley, our very own personal development trainer. He always has the powerful closing at convention and speaks to us throughout the convention as well. Dr. Mehmet Oz. He, of course, we all love Dr. Oz, and we learn a lot from him. I'm not sure exactly what days he will be there teaching us at the ESA, but I'm excited for it. Grace Keohoho, she is teaches about people skills, so she is very impactful, very good. I actually studied some of her workshops back at the Sweet Retreat, so I'm really excited to see what she has to teach us. And so you can still register for convention. It's not too late. Most everyone already is registered that's going, but just know it's never too late. So we look forward to seeing you all soon at the USANA 2015 International Convention in Salt Lake City. And so I just want to wish you all safe travels to our beautiful city, and we're here waiting for you with open arms, and we welcome you to convention this year.